Mr. Hobson, would you mind signing for Mr. Doppler? His hand is too weak. He can't hold the pen.
Hey, they're like rodents in the old tenement on Cedar Avenue 20 years ago, remember? At night when you sat down to read, you could hear the scratching teeth and nails in a conspiracy to strip you of your sanity. You'd get off your overstuffed chair with those cardboard panels between the rusty springs in your back and throw the book against the ceiling, and for a few minutes you would have uninterrupted peace. Even if for just a while. Steps come from every direction. They converge in the hall. Janice must have found something she was looking for. Or that she wants after seeing it. Maybe a last will. Maybe photographs. Maybe the silver trumpet. Maybe silver pounds.
Hey, buddy. I'm back. Nurse, why is he doing that?
Doing what?
Blinking his eyes like that.
He must be responding to you. He wasn't to me this afternoon.
Responding? That doesn't look like responding to me.
What exactly is he doing?
That.
Oh, how long has he been doing that?
I don't know. I just walked in.
I've got to call the head nurse. He's seizing.
We've done our best.
Just don't go shooting things into his heart. He's suffered enough already.
I understand.
Like hell you understand anything. Like hell. You paid to say hollow crap like that, you arrogant bastard. You couldn't care less. He suffered enough. If there's no hope.
Oh, sure. Sure. We've notified his sister.
His sister? How did you find her?
His aunt, Martha Pierre, called this morning and gave Miss Joyce Went's name as next of kin. But Miss Went will only come if her congregation in Big Sandy, that's in Texas, receives a supernatural command during a prayer meeting conducted by the congregation's minister and spiritual leader. That's also her husband.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Pierre.
Poor Freddie. My poor Freddie. Were you there with him? Poor Freddie. I had him since he was a baby. His mom died after he was born. His head was so small, looked like an apple. He was so little he fit in a shoebox. I raised him. He looked after me. We were only apart when he was in the Navy. Now we'll be apart for good. Poor Freddie. My Freddie. He's gone.
Hello, I'm Jackie. I'm Martha's nurse.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Walter Hobson, Fred's neighbor.
Oh, yeah, you was the one who took him to the hospital. Here.
What lousy freaking weather. Why are those bastards out so early on a Saturday? I wouldn't be out myself if it weren't for this.
I have never seen so many strange people in one room. Most of them sound. And Freddie was so nice, you know. Not like any of these relatives. I can't put my finger on it, but there is something off about all of them. There's Bert. What a waste of space. There, standing next to Chester. The one with the beer bottle. Chester has no filter between his half-brain and his mouth. And his sister, Sheila. Her father caught her in the living room one day screwing her retarded brother. She's the toast of the biker bar up on Rice Street. There's no alley she hasn't done it in.
I took care of him. I promised my sister I would always take care of him, and I did. His head was so little, like an apple.
Hey. Hey, you. Did he shoot heroin?
Oh, nice. Here's that Alabama tramp in a mask. She gets her tan in the microwave oven. And that makeup. No self-respecting drag queen will look that overdone. Janice, social climber. She thinks she's climbing from the middle, but she's really crawling from the bottom of the white trash can. She's working on her third widowhood. Her second husband was bedridden with a stroke when she started fooling around with Emil. She was screwing Emil in the room next to where her husband lay gasping for air.
Mr. Hobson, Fred's neighbor, Janice Schultz. Yeah, but my husband Emil was Freddie's uncle.
Mrs. Schultz.
Yes, I understand that you're the one that took him to the hospital.
That's right.
Hey! So when's this reception anyway?
You need to let Joyce take care of that.
Joyce? What is she coming up for? That stupid bitch. Fasting on Fridays and living like a Jew.
Emil, honey, she's Fred's sister. She's trying to get over the passing of her little brother. Go get me some wine, would you, hon?
Anyway, she's going to have to take care of legal matters.
Legal matters?
Of course. Estate issues.
Did he leave a big one?
I don't know big or small. You need to think about more important matters now.
You have no idea. Poor Frederick.
Yeah, I bet he left a hefty stash.
Do you know where the little silver purse is that he told me about?
I don't know. Fred's body's in the hospital morgue. They need a relative to call and make arrangements to have it removed. Do you know any funeral directors that you can call before Mrs. Wen arrives?
Oh, yeah, right here on Snelling. Who has his keys and his files? Did he have a will? Do you know where his will is?
A funeral director. Here or in Minneapolis. Perhaps in South St. Paul. Are you also going to call a preacher?
He didn't go to church when he was alive. Who cares if he goes now?
I'll take care of everything. Now, who was his lawyer? And, you know, where did he keep his accounts? What kind of insurance did he have at work? You know, Joyce is very lucky to have Emil and me to take care of all of that.
It's always nice to have people volunteer to help, even when help has not been requested. Excuse me, I must go home.